Today we're here at Grand Farm, about 1 hour outside of Vienna, with a group of CEU students who participate in the Introduction to Agroecology and Organic Gardening Systems course. And one thing that's really important for us in this course is, yes, to introduce the baseline concepts of organic agriculture and more holistic concepts about agroecology, but also to give the students the chance to meet with interesting actors and stakeholders who work directly in this field, either through agricultural practice or through their own advocacy. It's one thing to talk about agroecology concepts, especially something like holistic soil health and the soil food web in a classroom setting, to introduce some of the baseline concepts, but it's another thing to see it in practice, to be able to interact physically with soil and an ecosystem and a larger agricultural landscape. It's another really important aspect of the class to hear directly from farmers and urban gardeners and food activists more about their own successes and the biggest challenges that they face. This course started out as a bit of an experimental course, but we really see the relevance within at least the environmental sciences department, but beyond the environmental sciences department as well, because there's a lot of students in many faculties of CEU who are making the connection between agricultural systems, climate change, and complex social problems.
I really enjoyed the field trip today. We have a permaculture design project that we have to complete at the end of the course, so today really got me thinking about how can we, as when building a garden or a farm, have better relations with the environment around us.
Today we actually learned how if we actually focus on soil health, we can build an agroecology system which is so resilient that we don't have to depend on markets.
Seeing this farm was incredibly useful, and seeing the resilience that practices like this can have. And in our department, we learned so much about different methods that we can use to kind of combat our current trend in our climate.
It was a very nice way to see how other realities can work through the system we're living. So being able to have a garden market and apply and carry out sustainable practices, it is possible, and is a collective act that everybody can carry out if only we put our effort and join forces.
It's very important that we actually take the students out into the field if we're trying to teach them about agroecology. It's impossible to learn it in only a classroom. We learn the principles of agroecology and the principles of permaculture design, and they have to work on designing their own gardens. So in September, October, it's possible still to go see the end of the harvest season. The fields are full. They get to see how is a farm planned, a small market garden or a city farm. How is it designed in terms of where do you place different plants so that they functionally support each other? They can actually touch the soil and take some home and sample it and say, okay, so what kind of soil is it? What is living in it?
At the same time, here at Grand Farm, we'll have the opportunity to observe a practical example of arable scale, organic, no-till agricultural as well. So it's all happening here at the one site. And we get the chance to meet with Alfred Grand, the founder of the farm, and also his team who manages the site as well. And the third really exciting opportunity that we have is to visit the vermicompost or warm composting center as well, because that's kind of the third pillar of Grand Farm's approach to farming and business, is that they have an active vermicomposting site as well, where we'll get to learn more about how to produce high quality compost and other soil additives with the power of the collaboration with worms.
So they get to see how biodiversity works. They get to understand the role of animals in farms, and the way in which nutrients cycle, the way in which the farmers also work with society and with the larger community. Alfred Grant made the point that every village should have several market gardens because that's a way to actually feed very efficiently the population. And there's always an argument that, oh, how will we feed the world? And that means we need big farms and big industrial processes. And this is the argument for the opposite, that we actually need many small, efficient farms which produce the vegetables which we can eat directly.